Welcome to this deep dive, everyone. This session is powered by Growth Suite.
That's right. Growth Suite helps you run smart discount campaigns on your Shopify store.
Yeah, definitely check them out. You can test it for free. We might even touch on how it connects later.
So today we're diving into something really, really vital for, well, any Shopify store owner listening.
Absolutely. We're focusing on social proof, specifically social proof right there on your product pages.
Yep. And we've got some great insights pulling from sources like theshopstrategy.com and others.
Exactly. And our mission for this session is pretty clear, right?
Yeah.
We want to unpack what social proof actually is, why it's such a game changer for Shopify stores in particular.
And crucially, how you can strategically use the different kinds to, build that trust and ultimately boost sales.
And this isn't just theory. It's based on real data, expert analysis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's kick things off. For anyone new to this, what's the core idea? What is social proof?
Well, think of it simply as evidence. Evidence that other people, real people, have bought your stuff and, importantly, they liked it.
Right.
The classic example is the busy restaurant, isn't it? You see one packed, one empty.
You're going to the busy one.
Yes.
Every time.
Exactly. It's that same idea, just online. When we're uncertain, we look to others.
Yeah, that psychological thing, isn't it? If they liked it, maybe I will too. It feels safer.
Precisely. It's a mental shortcut. Seeing others have had a good experience, it just lowers that perceived risk for someone new.
And the numbers back this up, right? I saw a stat somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. A huge number, like up to 92% of consumers read online reviews before they even think about buying.
Wow, 92%. That's almost everyone.
It is. And maybe even more impactful, just having those reviews displayed can potentially boost your conversions by, get this, 270%.
Whoa, okay. 270%.
Yeah.
That's massive. That's not just tweaking things.
No, it's a fundamental shift. So yeah, it really gets your attention.
It does. So, okay, why is this especially important for Shopify owners? What's the connection there?
Well, think about the online space. You can't touch the product, right? You can't feel the quality.
True. That physical interaction is missing.
Exactly. So social proof steps into that void. It becomes this kind of digital reassurance. It builds trust, credibility.
Turning your site from just, a store into the store they trust.
Precisely. And it makes a real difference. Stores that use social proof well, they often see conversion rates jump by 20, even 30% compared to stores that don't.
Okay, 20, 30% higher. That's significant.
And even more specifically, product pages with reviews, they can convert like 3.5 times better.
3.5 times. Wow. Okay, and I bet this ties into cart abandonment too, that big headache.
You got it. Nearly 61%, a huge chunk of people ditch their carts because of trust issues.
61%.
Yeah. So adding that social proof strategically, it directly tackles those worries, helps get those sales over the line.
Okay. I'm sold on the why. Let's get practical. What are the main types of social proof we should be using on product pages? What's in the toolkit?
Right. There are about 5 key types that really move the needle. First, the big one, customer reviews and ratings.
Yeah, the star ratings, the comments. That's probably what most people think of first.
Exactly. That's the foundation. Then second, you've got user-generated content, or UGC.
Ah, right. So pictures and videos from actual customers.
Yep. Customer photos, videos, even social media posts showing your product out in the wild. It feels much more real.
Totally. It's not just a slick studio shot. It's someone actually using it. Very powerful. What's next?
Third is testimonials. Now, these are a bit different from reviews.
How so?
They tend to be deeper dives, more like stories, how the product or maybe the whole brand experience really made a positive difference for the customer.
Gotcha. So less about the zipper broke and more about this changed my morning routine.
Exactly. Focuses on the impact. Then fourth, we have trust badges and certifications.
Okay, like the little logos, secure
Right.
checkout, that kind of thing.
Precisely. Secure payment logos, guarantees, industry-specific certs like organic or cruelty-free, those quick visual reassurances.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Puts minds at ease. And the fifth type.
Lastly, there's social media proof. So follower counts, shares, likes, comments on your posts. It shows you have an active community.
Right, that people are actually engaging with your brand online. Okay, 5 types. Reviews, UGC, testimonials, badges, social proof. Do they all work the same way for everyone?
Ah, that's a really good question. No, they don't. Different types resonate more strongly depending on who the customer is and sort of where they are in their buying journey.
Okay, tell me more. Like, First-time visitors.
Yeah, so first-time visitors, they're naturally cautious, right? They're looking to reduce risk. So things like security badges, high review counts, just seeing lots of people bought it, and maybe those third-party verification seals, they respond really well to those.
Makes total sense.
That's
They
exactly.
need that initial reassurance. What about people who've bought from us before, returning customers?
For returning customers, it's often more about reinforcing their good decision. They're looking for quality signals, so detailed reviews that talk about durability or performance really resonate. It confirms they made a good choice the first time.
So validation. See, I was right to trust them.
Exactly. Now think about high consideration purchases, big ticket items, complex products.
Yeah, things you really research.
Right. For those, customers need substantial proof. They'll dig into lots of detailed reviews, they'll scrutinize user photos, look for in-depth testimonials that match their specific situation.
They're doing their homework. Makes sense. What about the opposite? Impulse buys.
For impulse purchases, speed is key. You want quick glance proof, star ratings right there, maybe a simple trust badge, things that validate the snap decision without making them pause too long.
Keep it simple, keep it fast.
Got it.
And what about price shoppers versus quality seekers?
Yeah, good distinction. Price-sensitive shoppers will often scan reviews, specifically looking for mentions of value, durability for the price, cost-effectiveness.
Is it worth the money?
Exactly. Whereas quality-focused customers, they're zoning in on words like craftsmanship, premium materials, exceptional experience. They want proof. It's truly top-notch.
That's super helpful for targeting.
Okay.
Let's dive deeper into the bedrock. Customer reviews. How do we get more of them and make sure they're good ones? Starting with collection.
Right. Optimizing collection is step one. You can't just wait passively. Timing is absolutely key.
What's the best time to ask?
Generally, the sweet spot is about 7 to 14 days after delivery.
Okay.
Gives them time to actually use the product, form an opinion, but it's still fresh in their mind.
Not too soon, not too late.
Yeah.
How do we actually ask?
Your post-purchase email sequence is your best friend here. You know, order confirmation, maybe a shipping update, perhaps some usage tips.
Mhm.
And then, bam, in that 7-14-day window, the review request email.
Yeah.
And interestingly, a simple follow-up email a few days later, that alone can boost submissions by up to 40%.
Wow, 40%. So a gentle nudge really works. What about incentives, like offering a discount for a review? Is that okay?
It can be, but you have to tread carefully. Small tokens are usually fine loyalty points, entry into a draw, maybe a small discount on a future purchase.
Okay.
But you really, really want to avoid anything that looks like you're paying for good reviews. That kills authenticity and trust. Big no-no.
Right. Authenticity is key.
Huh.
Got it. What about making the process of leaving a review easy?
Crucial. Make it frictionless. Think one-click star ratings to start. Make absolutely sure the form is mobile-friendly. Remember, like 70% of traffic is mobile for many Shopify stores.
50%. Yeah, mobile first.
Definitely. And make it easy to upload photos and videos, especially for visual products. Seeing customer photos can increase conversion by like 40% in some cases.
40% just from adding photos.
Mhm.
Okay. So once we're getting reviews, how do we encourage helpful, detailed ones? Not just, it was fine.
Ask better questions. And instead of just leave a review, prompt them. What problem did this solve for you? What surprised you most about it?
Yeah, guiding them a bit.
Exactly. You could even offer a simple template. I bought this because, my favorite feature is others should know. Just gives them a starting point.
Smart. Okay, we're
Yeah.
collecting them. They're detailed. Now displaying them, where and how. That's got to be important too.
Hugely important. Don't bury them. The summary, the star rating, the total count needs to be above the fold, right near the product title or price. Instant credibility.
Okay, immediate visibility.
Then the detailed reviews can go below the description. And if you get good customer photos, maybe weave them into the main image gallery.
Oh, I like that. Mixing them in with the professional shots.
Yeah. And when you get a lot of reviews, you need good filtering and sorting.
How so?
Let people filter by star rating. Let them see verified purchasers. Super important. Builds trust. Sort by newest, most helpful. And if you have variants like size or color, filter by that too.
Right. Let people find the reviews most relevant to them. Makes perfect sense. And those visual reviews, those customer photos, you mentioned they're powerful.
Incredibly powerful. Some data suggests they can nearly double conversion rates. So definitely highlight them. Create a visual gallery. Show them off.
Double conversions. Okay, noted. Managing all this, especially with lots of reviews, sounds like it could become a job in itself. Are there tools? Apps?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. The Shopify App Store has some great ones. Judge.me is popular, great free tier. does in-email reviews, even some AI analysis.
Okay.
Looks is really strong on photo reviews, visually appealing displays, good tools for getting those photos.
Right, for visuals.
And Alley Reviews is known for importing reviews if you need that. Plus, good automated reminders, they claim up to a 72% increase in reviews sometimes.
Wow. So good options out there. Do these apps have more advanced stuff too?
They often do. AI sentiment analysis to quickly grasp the overall feeling, moderation workflows to flag dodgy reviews, automated responses to save you time replying.
Nice. Automation helps. When setting these up, any pitfalls? Best practices.
Check theme compatibility first, especially with custom themes. Performance is key. Make sure the app doesn't slow down your site. Look for lazy loading. And test on mobile. Always test mobile.
Good reminders. Okay, let's shift gears slightly. From reviews to testimonials. You said they're different. How so? Again, and why use them?
Right. So reviews are mostly about how's the product. Testimonials answer, how did this purchase change things for me? They build broader brand-level trust.
More about the overall impact and the brand relationship.
Right, exactly. They tell a story, the before, the decision, the after. It's about the emotional connection, the practical benefits beyond just features. Great for building that deeper trust.
Storytelling.
Yeah.
That sounds powerful. What formats work best?
Text quotes are great, easy to get, just add a name and photo for authenticity. Video testimonials, even higher impact, can really boost conversion, sometimes 80% or more.
80%. Video's huge then.
It can be. And for complex stuff, consider case studies, really detailed stories of a customer's success with your product. Customers. Loyal ones, people who've raved already, maybe people with transformative stories. Reach out personally, ask guiding questions. What was your biggest struggle before? What specific result surprised you? How did it impact your day-to-day? And always get clear permission to use their story, name, photo, video. Always.
Right, respect and permission first. Where do we put these testimonials once we have them? Not just hidden away, right?
Definitely not. Integrate them. On product pages, maybe a slider or carousel mid-page, or place one right next to a feature it highlights, maybe even a subtle pop-up after someone's engaged for a bit.
Okay, strategically place. What about other pages?
Link to a dedicated testimonials page, sure, but also put relevant ones on category pages, and definitely consider putting some on the checkout page.
Checkout. Why there?
To tackle last-minute jitters, a testimonial about easy returns or great quality right before they pay can be super effective at reducing cart abandonment. Smart. Okay, next up, trust badges. Those little visual cues. What kinds matter most?
3 main types. First, payment security. SSL logos, secure checkout icons, PayPal, Shop Pay logos. Basic, but crucial for financial trust.
Absolutely non-negotiable, really. What's second?
Third-party verification. Think BBB, Trustpilot seals, industry certs like organic or cruelty-free, security logos like Norton or McAfee, lends credibility from recognized names.
Borrowing trust, essentially. And the third type?
Guarantee and policy badges. Money-back guarantee icons, free shipping badges, return policy highlights, reduces the perceived risk of the purchase.
Okay, clear ways to build confidence. Where do these go?
Placement is everything. Definitely near the add to cart button, that key decision point. Also within the description if it relates to a specific claim, like an organic badge next to ingredient info and near price shipping info for the security and policy badges.
Put them where the questions arise. Makes sense. Any mobile considerations? Yeah, don't clutter. Prioritize the top 2 or 3 most impactful ones on mobile. Payment security, maybe a guarantee. Use expandable sections if needed. Make sure they're big enough to tap easily.
Good point. How do we implement them in Shopify? Is it built-in?
Often, yes. Many themes have sections for badges, especially in the footer. Shopify Payments adds its own security cues. Check your theme settings and Shopify payment settings first.
And if not, or for more options, apps again.
Yep, plenty of apps. Trust Badge by Hextem is one, Trust Hero is another. They offer libraries of badges and placement flexibility. Just watch the site speed impact, as always.
Right, performance matters. Okay, we've done reviews, testimonials, badges. Let's talk user-generated content, UGC. What exactly is that again?
It's any content about your brand or products created by your customers. So their photos, their videos, unboxings, product and use shots, before and afters.
The real stuff.
Exactly. Also social media mentions, tags, maybe integrating an Instagram feed, even Q&A sections where customers help each other out.
That peer-to-peer help is powerful too. How do we encourage people to create this stuff?
Be proactive. Run hashtag campaigns, photo contests with clear rules about rights, obviously. Ask for it in your post-purchase emails. Tie it into loyalty programs, points for photos. Build a community forum.
Lots of ways to nudge them. How do we display it on Shopify?
Apps are common here too. Utpo, Stamp.io, Junip, they specialize in UGC. Or you could build custom sections if you have the resources. Just make sure it's optimized for speed, lazy loading, image compression.
And a curation. We can't just show everything, right?
Right. You need moderation. Set clear guidelines for quality and relevance. Balance authenticity with effectiveness. Have a plan for negative or off-brand stuff. Respond constructively. Remove if necessary, but don't hide all criticism. Transparency matters.
Good point. That balance is tricky but important.
Wow.
How do we know if UGC is actually working? How do we measure it?
Track engagement clicks on galleries, time spent viewing. Use attribution to see if UGC viewers convert better. A/B test different displays and placements. See what moves the needle.
Okay, makes sense. Wow, we have covered a ton of ground. This has been really comprehensive. As we wrap up, what's the single biggest takeaway for our listeners?
I think the core message is social proof isn't just a nice add-on. It's fundamental. It builds trust. It drives conversions. Understanding the types and how they work for different people lets you build a much stronger, more persuasive Shopify store.
Absolutely. So for someone listening right now, wanting to take action, what's one concrete next step?
Just take a quick look at your own product pages right now. Find one thing from today's chat you can implement. Maybe it's just making sure star ratings are visible. Maybe it's emailing one happy customer for a testimonial. Start small, build momentum.
Great advice. And remember, this deep dive was powered by Growth Suite. While Social Proof is about showcasing customer validation, Growth Suite helps you understand those customers deeply.
Exactly. Knowing who your best customers are makes asking for reviews or testimonials much easier and more effective.
Yeah, Growth Suite gives you those insights into behavior and purchase patterns. You can personalize outreach, tailor offers, create better experiences overall, which leads to better social proof. You can test it free on your Shopify store.
Definitely. So maybe the final thought is this. Think about how your current customers' stories can be your best sales tool. What unique angle, what specific voice can you highlight that will really connect with the next customer?
Great question to ponder. This deep dive was powered by Growth Suite. Understand your customers, optimize your store. Learn more and try Growth Suite for free on your Shopify store today.